What's BBS stand for?
Barbara, Blair, and Susan.
Now what is this place?
The lobster tank.
That's a tank.
Yeah.
And what are you doing right now?
I'm separating them.
Well, okay, what are you separating?
The field, the soft ones and the hard ones. The lobster.
And then how do you know what's soft and what's...
I grab them.
Oh, is that how you do it? You grab them?
Let me show you.
All right.
Grab that back. No, right here in the back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
See how it gives?
Yeah. That gives. That was harder. What does that tell you about it?
More meat.
More meat.
Yep.
That's the only difference? Is one male and one female?
The soft ones go to a process.
I see.
The good ones go to people's pots. See what I'm saying? The harder the lobster, the more money you get off of it. So what I'm doing is I'm taking these paper ones, like that, and I'm putting them in a process. I'm taking the hard ones like that, and I'm putting them over here for the people to buy. That's all I do.
So what's the difference in price between something you the table and something you process?
These are individual. These buy in bulk.
Oh, I see. Well, how?
Yeah.
Great. Where are you from?
Georgia.
What are you doing up here in Yankee Land?
I met my wife on the internet.
No.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Oh, it's going. I mean, we were good friends for 4 years before I even came up.
Hey.
Yeah. We got married November.
So would you give people advice and say it's a good thing to go on the internet and find your love?
Sure. Find it wherever you can get it. It's a lobster pound. It's we get lobsters and you know, I mean, if they're semi-hard, but you know, we can't really sell them yet. We put them in here so they can get harder. You know,
how do they harden up?
We feed them.
Oh, is that what it is? They just need more food?
Yeah, we feed them.
How old are those lobsters you were just showing me?
We just got them.
No, but how old do you think they are in lifespan?
That I'd have no clue.
You have no clue.
That I wouldn't know.
So how big do they have to be before you can sell them?
We got a tool.
Oh, it's a tool.
That if it looks too small, we put it on. Yeah. And if it don't make the tool, then we have to put it back. But
you put it back, you don't put it in the pen.
Right.
I see. So this looks like a very big lobster pound. That's huge, isn't it?
Hey, Rosie, how much you say this thing holds? 30,000? 40,000? 40,000 pounds. And it's full. It's full.
What do you feed them with?
Salt racks, cuttings, herring.
Herring, whatever.
Whatever we got, yeah.
Oh, she's going to answer questions from behind you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, she's on TV now. Uh-oh, there she is again.
There it is.
Hey!
So I can't answer your questions about this.
Well, good. So this, I've never seen one this big. This is huge.
This is actually small.
This is a small one.
We have one over in Steuben that holds 140,000 pounds.
Wow, so this is a big company.
Yes, it is.
You got one in Steuben, you got one here.
Yes, and we also have a bait cooler that's over on Wales Cove Road.
Yeah. That's where I'm usually at.
It's a cooler?
Yeah.
A big cooler.
It cools them down
it's
before
a
they ship them out.
Yeah, it's a refrigerator.
Well, it's for bait.
It holds bait. Yeah.
Just for bait.
And did the bait go to the lobster fishermen too?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's almost empty?
Yeah.
So are you guys finished for the day?
Yeah.
Just getting ready for tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to fish in the afternoon, or is it early morning kind of thing, just like most?
Don't make any difference.
It doesn't.
You just haul whatever.
All righty.
You got so many traps to haul, you haul them.
You haul them. Exactly.
Right now, when you get tired of it, you go home. Nice day today.
Did you have a good day, or is it just the weather you're talking about?
Weather.
Weather. Yeah. All right, look how beautiful they are. That might go a select.
No, got my measure. Don't. Yep.
Quite heavy on.
What was that? What were you checking on that?
Select cheddar. If they weigh 2 pounds or higher, they're a higher price.
Oh, they are. You get a lot of those?
Right now, no, but they should be picking up before too long.
So you do this all by yourself?
Yep.
Wow. Do a lot of guys do this by themselves?
Not really.
No. Good for you. You've been doing it for a long time?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Nice.
What do you want about the match?
So where are we, Phil?
Well, this is Jasper Beach, considered either 1 to 5th best wild beach in the world.
Wild beach.
Yeah.
What's that?
In other words, it has no it's no development around it, and it's essentially the way it has always been.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of sand though.
There is no sand. This is all rock.
It's a rock beach.
And it's unique in that it has an incredible variety of types of rock of all colors, all different makeups, and it's built up into a fairly incredible seawall. And you see all this variety of stone, and what's interesting to people is the fact that it's very fine grain, a lot of it. And if it's wet, you know, it's almost as if it was shine.
Yeah, right. It's so
And-
smooth.
And people, well, they say that there's jasper, the mineral, the semi-precious stone jasper, but it's really, according to a geologist that came down here and talked, it's mostly rhyolite as opposed to.
What is she doing? She's collecting
picking
them?
up stones. Yeah.
Interesting. There's plenty of them around, I guess.
Well, they used to truck stones out of here, but they're not really allowed to. And
For what?
I
Like
mean-
gardens and things like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
and for
I mean, these are
road
beautiful.
bases. Look,
Yeah.
this. There's some food.
Hey, there's some kids swimming. You gotta be kidding me.
Gotta be nuts and young.
Yeah, I know. But when you're that young, you just can't help it.
Right now, we're having, as I mentioned before, an incredible number of subdivisions coming in, and land prices are rocketing. So, what we have to do is try to blend the people from away and the way of life that they came down here to live, and the way of life that people who have been here all their life want to live. And it's very difficult, but we are making some progress. As you heard me mention also earlier, we're thinking about marina farther up the river in order to take the pressure off the municipal pier there. Yeah, I mean, all the lobstermen, not all of them, but a number of lobstermen load and unload their traps on that municipal pier. Well, they get 2 hours a day, if they need it, to do that. Well, you can only do... Hi.
As much as
What
I
are you
love-
doing? Are you getting some rocks for your garden?
No, this is for a wedding.
For a wedding?
We do wedding. Our daughter, our
You throw
daughter's
rocks
flying
at
in from
your wedding.
Japan as we speak, and you know, we just do a centerpiece with stones on there, and then we just,
Beautiful.
after the wedding, we just bring them back and dump them back. But
Oh, nice.
kind of a tradition thing now.
Oh, that's
going on.
awesome. Well, have a good one.
Thank you.
Yep. So, yeah, right. So growth is something you got to contend with.
You have to contend with it, and also an awful lot of the people who move in here, like Yoho Head and so forth, their families are all grown up. They're only here for 2 or 3 months of the year, and of course their land, they paid a lot for their land, so they provide a high tax. You know, we get a lot of tax we have to find a way, because, you know, the law says that the town has to be assessed at somewhere near 70% of its fair market value. Well, somebody comes in and buys a piece of land for $700,000 or what have you, puts a $300,000 house on it. That package is worth a lot of money. Well, somebody else has got twice as much acreage and they've owned it all their lives. You can't, you know, they are not, you know, if they're retired, you can't tax them at the same rate. So you have to find a way to balance that. And that's extremely difficult right now.
Are they doing that in other places in Maine, though? Are they finding
you have
ways
to.
balance? So you might be learning from other towns, too.
Well, yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Well, this happens to be mostly conservation land right over here.
Oh, is that? Yeah, good.
That right there. But
the point.
The point, there's a man out there that has a huge U-shaped house, and that's worth many hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he owns 3 lots. Okay, well, my sisters and I own this whole side of the cove, okay, and I'm retired, and I can't afford the shingles for his house, which are slate. At the same time, I have a better view than he has. My house is 96 feet high, and I can see all the way to Canada and 3 lighthouses. But you know, my father probably paid $2,000 or $3,000 for that piece of land right there, and my grandfather probably paid nickels compared, but he only had 9 acres.
So what do? Do you just say, okay, if you've had it in the family and you keep it in your family, we're going to tax you at this rate. If you sell it and somebody else comes in and buys it, you'll be taxed?
Right. You don't have to pay. You know, your tax rate and your tax amount doesn't go up until you sell it, and then when you sell it, the new owner gets hit with the higher rate and has to pay the higher taxes from the beginning. Then when he sells it, the next one.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah, but that's one way to keep from hurting the person that holds on to it.
Well, I've really enjoyed this experience, and I want to thank you,
I've
Phil.
enjoyed it. Well, thank you for coming. There's a lot more.
There is. I mean, we haven't even looked at Starboard or Yoho, that area, but that's kind of an exclusive area anyway, isn't it? Isn't that a gated?
Well, it is a gated community.
Gated community.
And
maybe somebody will invite me over there, and I can play around over there sometime. But thank you very much.
Well, if I can help you, I'm usually at the office, and they know where I am when I'm not there.